All right, guys, how's it going? I know this says just getting started, getting links out, all that jazz. Completely disregard that. It's your boy, it's your man, Crunchy Dan, CRUNCHIEDAN, also known as the Crunch 18 over there on Twitch. If you guys don't know me over there, please come and follow and hang out. I would really appreciate it more than you know. Seeing you guys in the chat is awesome. Getting you guys active and happening, and seeing you guys come and hang out is really good. Before I go any further, like, subscribe. Bullshit. Fuck that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not asking for any of that. Really, what I want to do here today, guys, is just record a quick little reference video for a lot of people. Right now, as it sits in, what is this, June 9th, 2020, I have got at least those 6 months of Tarkov experience, funds, raids, tasking, PMC killing, scab hunting, and all that fun Tarkovian jazz under my belt. And I have really, 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 really been enjoying it. I really have. It's the World of Warcraft, the first-person shooters. It's PUBG on steroids. If you guys haven't played it, I would highly recommend finding a core crew to jump in with. And I think that's going to blend me into my point of this video here. Core crew. Um, it's taken me this long to find a good core crew. I've actually been through a couple of core crews now. But I've got my boys. I've got what the twisters, really, is what we call ourselves. Give them the old dick twist. You're like, yeah. So if you guys are new to us, we also have a podcast, all that jazz. I'm going to be doing a lot of plugging here because, come on now, this is what I'm trying to do for full time these days. So lots of plugging. Twistercast on Spotify, I believe it's on iTunes, Podbean, all your places like that. You could catch us live on Twitch amongst the lead host and co-hosts. Lead host, of course, being Sagent Pudge, Sagent, as in secret agent man. Anyways, Sagent Pudge, Sir Metal 666, BG Country 91, NPO Bio Wolf. That's with a U. Wolf. Who else we got? Fretzy is in there with us sometimes. Eight Blades, another good dude. We pull him in for a ringer. Anyways, these are my boys that I like to play with. Don't mind this. Where am I? Don't mind this bar up here. This is old. I probably should have hid that. You know what? We're hiding that right now. We're just getting rid of the whole thing. There. Good. Gone. Great. Perfect. Everybody's happy. Anyways, back to the point of the video here. Really, I've got those core group of guys that I play with. We play well together. We can get things done. We understand each other's callouts. We have our own personalized callouts. We have safety words. We know how each other play. We know that they know that if there's a PMC 300 yards in front of them, off to the left or off to the right a little bit, they know it's me because we have played so much together. We know when to ask what is the plan. We know, like, hey, if nothing is going on, there is no plan. We know that we don't have to ask, hey, what are we doing? Where are we going? We all understand each other so well as such almost a brotherhood amongst my Twister boys, our Twister boys, I should say. I don't want to take full ownership of the idea or, try and claim credit to, but I have my core group of people that I play with, and I work really well with them, and they work really well with me. My girlfriend said, she says, Crunch doesn't play well with others in the sandbox. And I think that rings true. It really is. Like it's either just solo cholo or you're in my way. Hey, I was building over there. Leave me alone. Don't touch that. So. But my core group of guys. I had a nocturnal squad. I worked really well with them. things just kind of got in the way. Obviously, we've tend to have maybe grown apart a little bit. I'm sorry that's going to sound bad on the mic, but we may have grown apart a little bit. Our schedules have gotten a little different. Whatever it is, now I have my new core group. We work really well together. We understand each other. We're all at kind of the same level of both skill and tasking and all that. I cannot recommend highly enough picking a group, sticking with them, and creating and really forming and creating and bonding a Tarkov family. Now, I'm not here to say like, hey, you're a bad player, I'm better than you can't keep up, I'm leaving you in my dust. No, 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 no. I'm not saying you're a shitty person, I'm a better person. I'm not saying that at all, at least not yet. No, I don't mean to say that. I'm not saying I'm Shroud, you're 12 years old, we can't match. I don't mean to say that. I don't mean to rip the head off of people and click down your neck. Like it's not really that's not what I'm trying. What I'm trying to say here is I can't play with everybody. I can't play with everybody. It's not you, it's me. I am far too Ricky Bobby. I am far too competitive. I am far, as much as I complain about this and other aspects, I know I am far too sweaty. I take this shit way too seriously to be running with guys and people that are not my Twister boys. All right? And if you can't accept that, if you can't understand that, if you feel like I'm calling you out, if you feel like if you have a burden of guilt inside of you for what I'm saying, too bad. I mean, that's why I have the boys that I have, the guys that I play with, because they understand. They know. I'm not trying to shit down anybody's neck. I'm not pissing in your milkshakes, okay? That's not the point of this. What I'm trying to say is give you guys a reference video to come back to and just keep me from explaining mid-raid. Like, I'm sorry. I can't play with you. I don't do well with other kids in the sandbox, okay? Like, I am a stoichiometric mix. Yeah, try and say that 5 times fast. Of just the perfect, vaporous, caustic, flammable fumes. And all it's gonna take is just one little bit of static electricity to set me off. And I think in the interest of saving my sanity, because I mean, let's be honest, it's numero uno out here. I know it sounds selfish, but like, come on. When it all hits the fan, who do we really have, eh? Like when there's nobody else around, it's just you, yourself, and I. All right. So, for my personal sanity, for the relationship that I have with you people, with anybody, good, bad, otherwise, fresh, old, whatever it is, I think in the interest of both my sanity, your sanity, and just if like really for the saving of a relationship, be it fresh, old, new, or not, or whatever the circumstances, I just have to say I can't play with you. I can't play with you, and I'm not passively aggressively trying to single anybody out. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you or you or I'm not anybody in particular. What I'm saying is I've got my core group that works. And that's just the way it's going to be. If you can't accept that, if you think I'm a shitty person for it, well, then guess what? I don't really care of your opinion highly enough to lose any sleep over it. So, all I'm saying, I got my core group. I'm too Ricky Bobby. I'm too competitive. I think it's best that I run with those boys or solo. And if you can't understand that, well, you know, I'll leave the door open. It's unlocked. So, anyways, with that, I'm gonna go start my cast over up on Twitch. Not too much self plug. The Crunch 18. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, watching this video. Real quick, like, got a little bit longer than I wanted to. Just like my end screen says here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys over on Twitch. Don't get into trouble. I'm not one to tell you how to live. You get into trouble, just don't get cut so you can come back in the next one. Alright? You guys stay safe, stay sane, take care of yourself and those of that you love. Alright? I appreciate you guys.